Okay, now what I have here is just a normal stick. Because what I've done with my knife is I've shaved off the layer of bark to feel it, see if it's damp or it's just it's not cured out yet, like it still has sap in it. This has been dead for quite a while. It's partially cured out. And what I'm doing is I'm going up and down the stick to create like these chips or peels, and you need a lot of these. Like just do it and do it and do it. Just if you're just sitting around, you know, by your campfire, or you're sitting around, you know, just do this over and over and over and over, and just keep getting these wood chips until you get like I would say a handful. I know it sounds like a lot, but there are other ways or easier ways to do this. This is just one technique, given that you don't have a lot of small brush around. That's possible. So you just keep going and going and going and going, just like this. Now, of course, there are other tools on this Leatherman that I can use too. One is obviously a saw, right? That's a gimme. Pretty much comes on every outdoors tool out there imaginable. Let's close this blade so I don't cut my fingers off. You can do this. Obviously speeds the process up a bit. But what if you don't have it, you know? Come back up. I want to try to control it and keep it on one spot. That's why I got this little, using part of my shelter. You can use a piece of your clothing, a piece of bark, a rock. Matter of fact, I'll just grab a piece of bark so you can kind of get an idea of what I'm talking about, okay? There we go. Nice little piece of bark. Slightly rounded, so. You can also start a fire like this. I'm going to go over all this stuff later. I just want to do it the most, well, if you got tools and you're smart, well, the most likely way I hope this scenario goes down for you. So you just keep doing this. Oh, I blew some away. Try not to laugh in your pile. All right, that's another way. Here's another tool you want to break out. Oh, look, a little stick. Thank you, stick. It's like, set me on fire, please. You're too young. You're too young. And a file. It's even finer stuff. Saw works a lot better, but am I making sense yet? And then a lot of times once you get your fire going, is what you're going to want to do. Now that you're warm and you're safe, you want to keep making this stuff. So you can put it in your pocket or a pouch or something, anything, and try and keep it dry. Because like I said, you could have a torrential downpour the next day. And oh, woe was me, you know, you didn't prepare. So now I've got a good bit. Not nearly what I would recommend. Oh my God, a dog. Ah. All right, here we go. Let's take a look at this. You guys see that pile? You get a little tiny spark in there. That stuff is going up like a Christmas tree. There's your first basic steps to building a fire. I'll go into more complicated means of actually ignition. So, and I'll show you a bunch of different stuff. Everything from 22 rounds, fuel that may be accessible, pieces of your clothing, all kinds of stuff. Fire starters, lighters, matches. But just carry a lighter, okay? I'll see you in a bit.